Hi, I'm Taylor.
Andrew.
Alexis.
Christian.
We watched the film After Newtown Guns in America. It was a PBS film diving into the origins of the firearms crisis in the United States. I thought it was a very interesting view on the topic because it brought up both the introduction of the NRA and the ideas behind the Second Amendment, which are ideas that I think get left out often in a conversation that tends to go in cycles.
I really enjoyed the video because it went with not the common thing that we've been saying nowadays. It said that guns don't kill people, that people kill people, which I think is a very important standard today. It is hard to raise a kid in Chicago, which they talked about a lot, and I do understand the harshness of guns and how it has increased homicide factors, but I don't think that we can put all the blame on the guns.
Yeah, I agree with what she says. She says, yeah. I'm a gun supporter, so I'm kind of biased towards it, I guess you could say. But I agree with the people kill people and not guns kill people, because a gun can't just walk up to you and shoot you. So.
I think, I agree with what she said also. It's all about who has the gun. A lot of people feel like they need to keep the gun in order for safety, depending on where they live, but it doesn't mean they're actually going to use it. And also guns are used for game control and stuff, so it could be beneficial.
One thing I found really interesting was they talked about the NRA polarizing political policies and views to sway voters in political elections. I thought that was really relevant because of Donald Trump's recent election, which he criticized a lot of Barack Obama's moves after San Bernardino, Newtown, and the Colorado shootings. So I thought that was really practical and just kind of enforced the view that, people already know what's going on with the NRA doing stuff like that.
One thing that I think I learned from the video was how wars have made the come up of guns more possible. We always, with every new start of a new war, we always make our guns better and as good as we can have them. So it's making it easier for us to commit homicide in America, but they don't really think about that when they are upping our guns to keep us safe within America, that they're causing more harm to America.
One thing I learned was just the amount of guns that are confiscated that are illegal. I think at one point said there was 1,000 guns or something in this one area that the cops had confiscated that were illegal. So just kind of crazy.
No, I found interesting that how they said there's over 300 million guns in the country, and it really makes me think of how many are actually registered and legal to carry, and who's in control of holding on to these, because that's a big factor in the gun violence. You have the wrong people holding on to these guns rather than people who actually support it and go to shooting ranges and make sure they keep them locked up and teach gun safety. So I found that pretty interesting.
At the end of the day, we're not going to be able to take away a $4 billion industry and put a ban on guns. So.
Yeah, I agree. I'm an avid gun advocate and actually an NRA member, but I still feel that there are a lot of problems that are very easily solvable. One of the things I thought would be helpful would be a gun permit, where everybody has to go through a 3-day waiting pistol like you do for handguns, plus a mental background check, which gives them a permit to own all firearms. And then any privatized sale of firearms to non-permit holding members is illegal. It should be a felony. And I think that just stopping the private sale of guns is going to be the biggest step in controlling how guns flow through the country.
That's it.
That's it.